Hello, I'm Dr. Peter Martoni, and I want to congratulate you on your journey in being part of the Atlantis family. These next 6 months are going to be so pivotal for you. You're going to start to understand how food affects you and how your lifestyle affects you. And we are using a principle that we call here at Atlantis our true body weight. And what does that mean? Well, when I say true body weight, immediately people say, oh, no, I don't want that to be my weight. Listen, your body is deciding what your weight is. Unbeknownst to you, you might not even know it based on your sleep patterns, your lifestyle patterns, based on what you're eating, based on your emotional stress. Your body has a body set point. And that set point, whether you're happy with it or not, fluctuates on a daily basis, but it always comes back to that average. So let me give you an example. Let's say your body set point in mind, let's use me, it was 193 at one point. So it was 193 and I would eat a whole bunch of food and I would gain 7 pounds, right, over a week or two. But when I went back to my regular lifestyle, it would come back down to 193. And then I would lose weight. And the same thing would happen. You lose 10 pounds and anybody can lose 10 pounds. You just stop eating and eat salads, right? And then what ends up happening is over a period of time, you eat that food and it just comes right back. So we call this the yo-yo diet or the yo-yo lifestyle. And your body is identifying this true set point. It is extremely important for us to understand what your body weight is, your true body weight. So the way to do that at the beginning of this process, and as you know, you're going to be taking your weight every single day, every single morning, same time right when you wake up. And what my suggestion is when you take, my suggestion for your pattern is that you wake up in the morning and you go to the bathroom, which is important because you want to empty, and then get on the scale. And then when you get on the scale, you record that weight. You do that after 2 weeks. We sit with the trainer or you email me, and then we come up with your average out of that whole entire 2 weeks. You're going to see that you're going to see the same weights more often than not. So you'll establish what your true body weight is. And then now from that true body weight, like I said, whether we're happy with it or not, whether we want it to go up or we want it to go down, then we start to monitor and get the idea of how does our lifestyle affect that. Because let me give you for instance, you'll wake up in the morning and you would have, let's say, gone out for dinner the night before. You might not have even eaten that much, but you went to bed late and you had a couple drinks. The next morning, you could be 4 pounds heavier. Well, that's not 4 pounds of fat. What that is, that's 4 pounds of swelling. And you're putting your body at risk with that extra weight. And what I mean is your joints are all swollen. So when your joints are swollen, then you bend down or you go in the shower and you shower your hair and you tweak your neck. That's not because of the fact that you just showered your hair. It's because of how much swelling you have. So it's very important to identify your departure from your true weight. And let's say another thing, if you're really, really stressed, your weight's going to elevate. But then when that stress goes away, your weight's going to come down. Right before you get sick, your weight's going to get higher because we're going to swell. After you get a cold, it's going to come down. So it's so important to understand what true body weight is. Again, whether we're happy with it or not, that is what we'll be building the road in for your lifestyle. We'll be creating that roadmap for you to either lower it or increase it. But we need to identify what your true body weight. Again, the way you get your true body weight is you take your weight every morning. And I know a lot of trainers say don't, but we are using your weight through this entire process to see how you react to food, how you react to lifestyle changes. Because as you know, we have week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, all the way to week 26. And then we're going to have weights, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, all the way to week 26. So then we can say, oh, this week I took myself off of sugar and I dropped 5 pounds. And we'll start to get a relationship with what works for you and what doesn't work for you. So again, sorry to reiterate, it's take your weight every morning, go in the morning, go to the bathroom, take your weight. I like a naked weight because when you have clothes on, your clothes are going to vary. So take a naked weight and then record that every morning for 2 weeks, and then we'll establish what our true weight is. If you have any questions, please email me. Just go to atlantiswellness.com/BeFit, all one word. And right there, you'll be able to email me directly, ask a question, and we'll answer it at the end of one of our conference calls. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, ask me or ask your trainers. Thanks.